Our book 3, Raising Kanan, season 2, episode 10, titled, And If You Don't Know, Now You Know, Ninja. Okay, that last part wasn't included, but this is the top 10 WTF moments of the episode. Woo, this was a good one, man. I'm still out of breath. I was jumping up and down it. This had me in so many different emotions, man. We got to say before we start off, rest in peace to everybody we lost. We lost a lot of people. RIP, man. Whew. If you didn't watch the episode, it will be spoilers in it. So if you didn't watch it, I advise you get the Starz app and go watch the shit and then come back and watch the review. Now, you've been warned now. All right. Now let's get into it. Top WTF. First, obviously, is the queen herself getting shot. Oh, man, it looked a little grim from Rock. I ain't gonna lie. If it wasn't for a recent clip that I watched on a YouTube video where Kanan had got out of jail and he said he had to go visit Mom Dukes first, I kind of would have been worried. So I'm gonna tell you right now, Rock is a character that we don't have to worry about getting killed off. If you watch the OG Power, he mentions it when he first gets out. With the first time Ghost sees him, he said, "Yo, how come you ain't tell Kanan? How come you ain't say he was getting out?" He's like, "Oh no, I ain't. I was just keeping it low key. I just went and seen Mom Dukes though, and that's the only place I've been." So he does mention Rock in those episodes. You know what I'm saying? Why she was at his funeral, I don't know. Next WTF, Marvin getting shot. Yes, Marvin got hit as well. And it was looking bad for him. I ain't gonna lie. He was trying to get in an apartment, and he was trying to knock Saw off because obviously he didn't want to cause a disturbance. You know, the Italians were looking for him. They was trying to find him, and you see how karma works. Old boy that was in the wheelchair, who he let get on the elevator, actually opened the door and wound up letting Marvin come inside. And the Italians came down there and they saw nobody was there, so they went to the next floor. So that's who they were gunning for. They knew they had hit him. They thought they had him. And he got hit with some high-powered shit, you know. And Marvin is a little frail type nigga. So I was just like, no. And I knew something was going to happen to him because the interaction he had with Juke, the last interaction he had, yo, I got to make a run, and then we could go to such and such. And I was just like, no, wow. Greatest Granddad's, listen, I am proud to introduce my partnership with Manscaped. Yes, manscaped.com. Go there, into the promo code ABSTRACT when you check out. You get free shipping plus 20% off your order. Listen, look what I got, the Weed Whacker. If you get that pesky nose and ear hair, you can trim that with the Weed Whacker. I got the Lawnmower 4.0. Listen, this is for your lower regions. It's for your arm hair. Your lady will thank you. I'm telling you now. Ladies, if you need a gift for your man for the holidays or Christmas, etc., this is the thing to go with. You want to shave down here and you don't know how to tell them, this is the way to go. Fellas, if you need a gift for your father, brother, uncle, cousin, etc., I'm telling you, they got bundle deals. They even got boxers. Listen, boxers, they sent me a shirt. And listen, you got the crop preserver as well as the crop reviver. Make you smell good down there. Manscaped.com, promo code ABSTRACT. Go. Right now, I want you to go. Hurry up. So those two, man, they had us, man. You don't realize how invested in these characters you are until you see something happen to them. You're like, no. So Marvin, if y'all watch my channel, you already know Marvin is my favorite character on the whole series. You know, I like Marvin and Unique. Those are my favorite characters. I love Rock as well. I love her acting. I love the actress who plays Rock, but her character is a piece of shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. She's a horrible person. So, you know, I'm kind of, you know, I love Rock, but I hate Rock. It's like a love-hate relationship. What Unique say in this episode, you know, it's a thin line between love and hate. You know, that's what the end of that quote was. So when he was shooting his shot at Rock, I think that's gonna be kind of a play in season 3. We're gonna see Rock and Unique. I think that situation is gonna come to life because the flirtation now, and then he just saved her life as well. Which is the next WTF. Unique saves Rock's life. Yes. When Rock was about to get her TV turned off, as my man Hassan Campbell will say, or her snotbox Rock, that's another thing he says, Unique comes to the rescue. We see the mafia guy get shot, And I knew for a fact it was Howard. I just knew it. I said, it's Howard. Oh, shit, Howard. Oh, this about to be crazy. Or maybe it's Kanan. Kanan, you know what I mean? It was unique. And as you can see, her men in the house got shot. Or her men in the car outside the house got shot. Because when we see that Jukebox's mom comes up. And, you know, she's trying to talk to Rock. And RP to her. She wound up getting shot during that melee. So she's not going to be on the show no more. Kudos. Shout out to LaToya Luckett. I think she did an amazing job. She did an amazing job with Jukebox's character. I think that was a road they wanted to go down because people probably was like wondering who she was. But I will say that this is going to turn Juke even darker now because she had that relationship with her mom. It went south. She regretted or resented her mom for not accepting her who she was, and they never got to make amends. So she went out kind of on a bad note with her mom. And I'm pretty sure, you know, at the end of the day, no matter what happens, that's your mom. You always want to be on good terms or whatnot with your mom. But being as though she's not here no more, we don't know how Juke's going to take that. We don't know if she's going to blame Rock for this. We have no idea. So we see that she got shot. And also, we got to deal with her not only losing her mom, her dad gets shot. So she could have potentially lost her dad as well. This is going to put Juke down a dark path because she's already there. As you can see in these episodes, her and Kanan are continuously starting to turn. They're getting eviler and eviler as the season goes on. Everybody thought Famous was going to be all paranoid and whatnot for knocking off old boy. And if we... As we see, Famous is going to turn into the next Tommy or the sidekick to somebody because he bought that shit now. He didn't, you know, not saying Famous was a pussy, but he was just a clown ass nigga. He just wasn't serious about nothing. So right now we see he's serious about trying to get some money. We just see he got his first streets got a body now. And you see he ain't hiding, he not bitching out. He just kind of like, hey, it happened. It is what it is. And I don't even know if he told Kanan this situation. So we'll see how that turns out. Next WTF, obviously Lulu in the studio. He gets shot out. He gets away unscathed, which was great. But as we knew in the last season, the cliffhanger was his house burning down. So I think they took it easy with Lulu. But he had a lot of different things happening to him in this episode. He had a lot of different emotions that we saw from him. Obviously, the scene with him and Patina Rock when she's getting all in his face and telling him pretty much she owns him, which was great acting. That was fucking phenomenal acting. She said, I own you, nigga. And we just see Lulu that gets emotional because he knows it. And he like, oh, what the fuck I'm gonna do? But the only thing he can do pretty much is, and we all know why Patina did it, because she wouldn't have been there to get the house. That's what she's not saying. She wouldn't able to get that house if she didn't have the record label. So, you know, that was a good play on her point or on her part, you know. We see Lulu goes to the studio. He got one crate and think he's packing up everything. And he say, I'm starting over. We're going to do something else. And we see his little girlfriend there. And kudos to the beat they were playing, which I think was a homage to Mary J. Blige, because it did sound like Real Love. Post in the comments if you think the same thing. But anyway, we see they're in the studio. The Mafia guys come in, shoot at Lulu. He tells her to get down. We don't know if she got hit or not. Lulu winds up taking out both the guys. And, you know, because he's that good. And we see, unfortunately, she didn't make it. So she was a plot device for the season. And fortunately, she didn't make it. I thought she was a good addition. I thought she had the ability to actually be a pop star. And that was going to take Lulu, you know, to the next level as far as the music. But just wasn't in the cards for her. So we'll see how this sends Lulu down another path as well. As we know, he had feelings for her. I don't think they were that deep, but, you know, he did. That was his little joint. Aside from that, another WTF. We see that Kanan gets apprehended by Burke, and she takes him to the park, and things went bad. You know, she got kind of what she deserved. You know, she's trying to pull him in on some trumped up bullshit, and he was just like, yo, get off me. And he winds up pushing her down, overpowering her, and she's like, what the hell? And I'm looking like, see, this is what you get fucking with grown folk. Not even grown folk, but just fucking with people. Like, mind your business. And Kanan winds up taking off, and the first place he goes is the Howard house. And we did see that Juke gave her a warning prior because, she looked out for her last season. Juke gave her a warning like, yo, people are gunning for you. Watch your back. She was very vague. She didn't go into detail because, Juke ain't no snitch. Juke a stand-up one. And, so we go. Next WTF, we see that everybody wanted... Listen, I watched a whole YouTuber video. I forget the YouTuber's name. I could probably Google it in. It was the reason why Kenya knew that Juke was gay. And she did a whole video on it, and it was pretty like, okay. Like, I get it. The one thing she didn't say, what they said in the episode was that Kenya had that date set up. The date she went on with the boy, that was all set up. That was manufactured. Because I kept wondering, like, why she keep looking at her? And the girl did mention that. She kept looking at Kenya or Juke to see what kind of vibe she gave off, or she would take the bait or whatnot. So I guess she did kind of mention it, but it was all a ploy. And, Juke approaches this dude and asks him, like, yo, you the reason why such and such. And he's like, yeah, I want to fuck your ugly dyke. I said, damn. Whoa, he is rude. He said, I want to fuck your ugly dyke ass. And she proceeded to give him the beatdown of his life, man. He got beat up by a girl. And on top of that, called the cops. Not even called the cops, but told the cops, yo, she assaulted me. She trying to play it all. Oh, we play like this all the time. We just joking. Right? I say, yo, she is crazy. Whoever, I forget her name. She is killing this role. She's probably more menacing than the older Juke. She's no, we just playing around. Yeah, we just tell him we just joking. I say, yo, Juke is a gangster. Her and Kanan is gonna make a dangerous combination when they come of age, because we know at the end of the day that's who it's gonna be. It's gonna be Kanan, Juke, and then the uncles and moms gonna be working for them or something. We don't know. We gotta see where Breeze and Ghost and Tommy come into this as well, because it's gonna be a whole different organization. So we'll see. I still think Unique is Breeze, but we'll find out. Next WTF, the shoot scene, the homage when the Sal goes to the jukebox and puts the song on. Soon as I saw that, like everybody else, I know y'all was thinking, what the fuck is about to happen? Anytime they play music, it's always a montage of a serious events. And lo and behold, that's when all the Mafia guys made a coordinated attack at the same time to hit Rock's people. How they got so far up in the projects, I was wondering when I saw in the trailer, they shot everybody from the bottom guy to up to the top. They shot the fuck out of everybody. They even came to go after Unique, and as we see, we lost Wardell, but Unique was the last one standing. So I guess he figured, hey, let me go to Rock's house because they're going to be coming for her, or maybe that's the only place he figured he was safe to go. I don't know. It was crazy, though, man. I was like, Sal is causing all kinds of disturbances. So we know this beef is going to play out to next season, and we'll see how that happens. Also in the montage, we see that, like I said, Lulu got hit, Marvin got hit, Rock got hit. I'm trying to think if it's anybody else that got hit. I think that was pretty much it. They didn't come after Kanan because obviously he was with Howard. They ain't coming after no cop. They ain't that crazy. Hey, listen. Everything happened for a reason. But we knew everything was going to come to a head. Earlier in the episode, we did see Marvin and Lulu go knock off some of their guys that was standing outside in the drive-by. Sal came running out, and he was just like, listen, I gotta get my get back. Next WTF, we see that Tony Danza is in South Jamaica, Queens, running a fish shop. Not that kind of fish. Not the fish you eat. The other fish that's swimming in my tank. You can't see my tank right here. But he's doing that type of fish, and he's making a lot of money doing it. And, he tells them that Rock came to visit him. And I guess Tony Danza is a big boy. Sal looks like he's a little scared of him. He's like, listen, no disrespect. I know it's your area, blah, blah, blah. And he tells Sal, listen, you take your bitch out, then you keep your shit. You keep your ass over the river. Like, don't come your ass over here no more. And, Sal takes heed to it. Obviously, we see Rock ain't finished. So this ain't finished. Now she's gonna be even more deadly. She got Unique on her side, and that's the team up, like I said before, everybody wanted to see. And I think that's gonna be pretty dope. Next WTF, we see Kanan and Famous are hustling, and we see that Kanan goes and steals some G-Packs from Rock, and Marvin catches him red-handed and says, yo, what the hell you doing, bro? And he's like, I'm taking what's rightfully mine. Savage. I said, ooh, if that ain't OG Kanan Stark that's coming out of him right now, I don't know what is. And he like, listen, you know I'm gonna have to tell your mom. And he's like, go ahead, I don't give a fuck. So we see Kanan is not scared of his mom no more, and shit is all bad. We also see in the next WTF that Rock's plan that she made to kind of connect with, you know, Pastor Basie. I always call him Pastor Basie from Greenleaf, the new light-skinned ninja that she killed. What's his name? Cartier. She killed Cartier, the kind of snake, to get that Baltimore look. Has went behind her back because you remember he followed on the restaurant, met her with the plug himself, and then got his own distribution right from the plug. So she said, yo, I don't need you. You're just going to be another person to get in the way, and I don't need that. But here, I gave you a stack. This is for taking care of Cartier, and, you know, pleasure doing business with you. So it's going to be some static there. You know, Rock don't like shit like that. Think she going to knock him off. But she did go to the Connect. And she seen that the cousin had some play in this. Not her cousin, the Connect's cousin that works the store, who's still butthurt about the Unique situation. And she's feeling herself. She's smelling herself now. She like, hey, listen, now Rock could tie her up, come right to that store, make it look like it was a mistake or a young boy trying to rob the store. You know, Rock put that work in for her, but she always looked at Rock like he was weak due to the fact that she didn't do anything about Unique, but Rock saw the business in she saw the value in keeping Unique alive. So it didn't, you know, it was no reason to kill him. You know, we see the reason why Unique did what he did. So, you know, we'll see how it plays out with that situation. I just feel like that was an emotion, and I feel like the Connect should have kind of, you know, he could have saw and read through that, but maybe he didn't know at the time. He looked like he was kind of caught off guard by it, and he said to herself, he was like, yo, she's a dangerous woman, and she was just like, so am I. I'm like, okay, nigga. Yo, Rock going, yo, has knocked off quick. And your cousin. She said, I'll find another Connect. He said, well, go ahead. All right, nigga. You know what I mean? I'll find another Connect. I'm knocking you off. So we'll see how this plays out. It's getting good, though. It's definitely getting good. But I got a feeling that lady is going to be the person that kills Unique right when Rock starts falling for Unique. And I'm telling you, that we're going to explore that Rock and Unique love next season. Unique going to be hitting that shit. I'm telling you, right off the rip. You can see she's already blushing when Unique was coming at her a little bit in the restaurant. Which leads us to the next WTF. Unique steps to her and tells her, listen, Sal's coming to look for you. You got to get low. She said, listen, I'm not hiding from nobody. It is what it is. He want to come get me. He can come get me. And she say, and, you know, he says, listen, you ever thought about me in that type of way, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, she's like, yo, we always been on the opposite sides trying to kill each other. And he said, listen, you know, it's a thin line between love and hate. So, you know, she started blushing. But he's like, yo, take care of yourself. He walks out, and I'm like, uh-oh, somebody about to get hit. It's kind of, it's all these little things you see in TV episodes where you're like, oh, somebody about to get hit. And my buddy that works on movie sets told me that. He's like, yo, certain things they do on TV shows and movies that you know is something. Like, for instance, playing music. It's a music montage. I'm like, oh, shit, you're right. What about Brock when she said, yo, my meat bigger than yours, nigga? When she told that to Paisley, she said, oh, yeah, you want to act big dog? My meat bigger than yours, nigga. I said, oh, Lord. Next WTF, we see that Smoker Joe has got killed. I don't know if that's his name. I can't remember his name. The smoker guy, the crackhead Marvin, actually finds him, and this dude got on a new Adidas sneakers, new Adidas complete get up. I'm like, oh, he been out here blowing money fast. And we see Marvin catches him. He tries to cop the plea, and Marvin winds up shooting him and the guy next to him. He like, yo, you had your chance, nigga. And yo, rest in peace to him, man. He probably was one of the best crackhead portrayals in the last 5 years at least. You know, we ain't been really getting no good crackhead portrayals in a while. So kudos to him. All right, next WTF. We see that Jukebox has confessed to being the one to supply her deceased girlfriend with the drugs. And not supply, well, she took them off her, as we know. She stole them from her. And the dad doesn't want to believe it. But, you know, Jukebox came clean. It was eating up her conscience. You know, the whole play was set up for Detective Burke to take the fall for this. But Juke had to tell her. And that was her way of looking out for Burke as well. Telling her, like, yo, or coming clean at least about the situation. And, you know, just warming up and doing what she needed to do. So, Dad was looking at her in sort of a light, you know, obviously, because, you know, the mom kind of was like, right, you know, you're the reason this happened. So we'll see what happens. Maybe he'll team back up with the mom, and then, you know, they'll explore the options of, you remember she said she had family members. So those options, I still think those options are going to get explored. We didn't hear that for nothing. I think she's going to try something. So we'll see what happens. Post your comments below. I think I covered pretty much the bulk and majority of everything. If I didn't, let's talk about it below in the comments. And, you know, we could go from there. Make sure you like, subscribe. Oh, we got to talk about the last ending scene too. When Kanan, you know, sees his mom shot, you know, we see him start tearing up at the end. And, you know, right then and there that he really and truly and dearly cared for his mom. And, you know, I thought that was touching. And we all thought, you know, like I said, I thought Howard was going to save the day, or Kanan, but, you know, they chose to put Unique in there, I think, because they want to explore that option between Rock and Unique. Because I think a lot of people were championing for Unique last season. They were like, yo, they better not kill him off too easy, or, you know, we knew he was the antagonist, but at the same time, we liked him. He was likable. And I think people wanted to explore that, they wanted to explore that with Rock and Unique. So, like I said, we'll see what happens. Post your comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As always, peace, love, and prosperity. I go by the name of the Black Abstract. One.